Peace, love, and light. What is going on? Divine Feminines in the house. Without a doubt, Divine Feminines. Divinely guided and inspired always to send uplifting messages to and for the collective. So, Divine Feminines, enough of the heavy, right? Hopefully, we get a good reading. You know what it's been about. A lot of us Divine Feminines been under spiritual attack, not only from the karmics, even from the Divine Masculine, who could be awakening for some of you guys to the truth of the connection. Okay, so just protect yourselves as you are on this spiritual journey. As we know, this is invisible. All right, this is principalities. You know what I mean? So definitely be advised and alarmed. Okay, so send your reversals, of course. So what does Source want Divine Feminines to know at this time? All right, let's pull you a Moonology Oracle. All right, as I always start my day off with advice from Source. Okay, what is advice from Source to the feminines out there? You have the message, Divine Feminine, is that you are very close to achieving your goal. All right, and this is about the cycle of the gibbous moon. Okay, so all that you've been through, all that you desire, and all that you are working hard towards, Source is letting you know that you're like at the thick of it in your life. Okay, this is eternal work, like I said, that we have been working on ourselves. Okay, and what people don't realize is everyone could be on this journey if you do the work. Okay, anyone can get to that energy. Okay, but a lot of these people don't want to do the energy, Divine Feminines. They don't want to do the energy work. Okay, so they hate on you because you're able to stop your addictions, live in the light. All right, so keep up the good work, Divine Feminine, because it's working. When you do this type of work, you do have people who hate on you. So, you know, just be advised of that. I did see it and it comes out anyway. We have the new moon Taurus. So you are being blessed with the second house energy. Okay, this has been coming out a lot. Okay, as we already know, Taurus is, the second house is all about material, you know, and all of that. I feel like a lot of you guys are very close to achieving a lot of success in your life. Okay, so we have prosperity lies ahead for you, Divine Feminine, or for the feminine that I am speaking with. Bottom of the deck, we have the decimating moon, which is all about taking time to breathe out, okay, situations in your life that are just not serving you. All right, so let's see, should I pull an energy oracle? No, you know what, I'm gonna pull you a life purpose oracle message today. All right, I'm trying to keep the positive vibes, but I don't want to see anything negative. All right, so let's see, what is Divine Feminine working on at this time or needing to work on for the Life Purpose Oracle? What is the message for the feminines? What is the message for the feminines, please? Time to decide, Divine Feminine. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires, what it is that you really want to do. Okay, are you someone who loves animals? Because I just seen it and I kept on going. A lot of you guys could be very connected to animals. It's me. Okay, I do not want a house full of kids, but a house full of animals. Okay, that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be the old lady at the end of the block with a lot of animals. Because what I'm learning about animals is that they're very loyal and they will love you to the end. Okay, people half of the times are not. All right. So Spirit is definitely telling you you're very close to achieving your goals, Divine Feminine. You have a lot of prosperity and abundance in whichever form you are thinking about. It's abundant in spirituality, abundance in happiness, and the rest will fall into place. All right, so Source is giving you, of course, as we have free will, that it's time for you to decide what it is that you are truly desiring or wanting to manifest. Your front energy, Divine Feminine, is school. Okay, the answers that you are seeking involves school. Okay, so gaining your knowledge. And what is standing out to me here is the stars around the head, kind of like that Empress energy. This is also an energy of, to me, being enlightened. As you can see, the head is lit up. You are someone who's very enlightened, of course. You are someone who is aligned. Okay, I can listen to any sign because when you are in that Empress energy, you can and find resonance in it, right? So beautiful energy, Divine Feminines. We're trying to keep the toxicity out. Okay, bottom of the deck, we do have teaching. You inspire young people to learn. So you are entering into a new terradome, Divine Feminine, that you are inspiring others. Okay, even though they hate, you inspire other people in some form of way. Because if these are people who used to know you, put it this way, they see that you transformed. Okay, if you're anything like me, as I always use myself as an example, I did a big change in my life. I worked through all my addictions. I worked through toxic energies and people, and I decided to work on myself. Okay, it's the same when you take a few steps towards the gods, they will take more steps towards you. And I feel like for the divine feminine that I'm speaking with, you worked on yourself. You've done a lot of work, okay? It's time for you to decide what pathway. Some of you guys could be at a crossroads of deciding what it is that you are trying to enter in and what it is that you are trying to do, which is a very positive energy here. All right, so let's see. Surrounding the divine feminine, I will pull you a love message, and I also will pull what is hidden that you need to know. What is hidden that you need to know, divine feminine? This could be around you or coming towards you. All right, we always want to know these things, right? To prepare ourselves, which is really nothing to prepare because the divine feminine energy is highly protected. All right, especially when you're doing that work and you're giving out and you're helping people. What is hidden from the feminines that they need to know about this week? The pathway. Okay, this has been coming out so much. There's like a path that you have been on for a very long time, divine feminine. It's like a journey. Okay, going up the mountain, going through a lot of ridges, okay, but at the same time you are transforming through the process. And like I said, when you're in this energy of being a guide, being a leader, you also are inspiring. Like I said with this card here, you're inspiring people to learn, younger people that are more immature than you, not just children, okay, people that are very immature, okay, you're inspiring a lot of people to do what it is that you're doing because they see it working for you. They see that you are transmuting the negative energies and you're turning it into power, all right? What else is hidden from the divine feminine that they need to know about? We have despair, okay? There could be someone looking back to you. I look at this as the 5 of Cups energy. Okay, this is a number 32, which is a 5. Like I said, this is like the 5 of Cups. Someone is looking back to what they can't have with you anymore, okay? Because, like I said, you have transformed. People can't come at you in this Empress energy because once you start knowing your worth, divine feminine, you won't go back to bullshit, okay? You won't go back to being second best. Whoever these people are or this energy is, whether for some of you it could be a soulmate or a masculine energy or the masculine energy that has not been awakened yet, these people are starting to awaken to bits and pieces, and I feel like you've helped them by growing, transforming. You took your power back, and this is helping people look back to you. They're seeing that you are very prosperous through this process. They're seeing that you are glowing through this process, and you. This is how you inspire people to work on themselves, right? Which is a good thing, okay? So the karmic people, they hate on you, they don't like you, but then they try to mimic you, which is very odd, right? But this is the way it works. Any other messages that is hidden from the feminine? Expectations. Okay, the expectation card could be waiting on receiving something. Okay, this could be a letter. Okay, tell me more about what is hidden from the feminine, the community. Okay, like I said, you have a lot of followers, you have a lot of people that watch you. Okay, I feel like a lot of you have watchful eyes. All right. But if you have a platform like I do, a podium, or you are a reader, or you're someone that posts a lot or blogs a lot on Facebook, there's a community of people that are watching you, all right? Let's see. Tell me about this community card, jealous, okay? Cross-watcher, okay? So whoever these are, like I said, you have like an entourage of people who are watching you. Jealous of what it is that you are building. You are someone, like I said, who's very prosperous. Tell me about this despair energy for the divine feminine. Tell me about this despair energy, real love. All right, so this person is realizing that you are real love now. Okay, they're looking back to you, but they know that they can't have you, divine feminine. Maybe there was a big time betrayal, I feel like, with this energy. Okay, that's been coming out a lot. I mean, the betrayal has been so real. Okay, you can forgive people from afar away, but you don't have to let them back into your life. And I feel like for one of you who knows your worth and you're in this Empress energy, which I feel like you are divine feminine because you are divine, you know your worth. You're not going to settle for that, right? So tell me about this expectation for the divine feminines. Tell me about this energy for the divine feminines. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting a lot of different downloads from this. Someone is embarrassed, divine feminines. Okay, someone can either be expecting a birth because we have pregnancy concern. Okay, and someone is also embarrassed that the truth is out there. If you've been watching the readings, I mean, every single reader has been getting the same freaking message. Okay, there's a lot of embarrassment. Okay, maybe you were with someone in the past. Like I said, if this was your divine masculine, he went off, he got somebody pregnant, he had children or whatever, and they're very embarrassed that you know the truth about the situation. Okay, like I said, send these people love and light. and pray for them. I mean, that's what you could do when you're in this divine energy, okay? Because we all have fell short, as I always say, the glories of God. We've all been at the karmic energy before we transformed over these energies to divine, right? These people could work on themselves. They just choose to be in this negative place. They choose to throw all this black magic, and they don't realize that this karmic energy and this karma is going to constantly follow them. You know, they will put themselves further back from getting to their goals. That's why I tell people, okay, leave that magic alone, because this magic energy has to be returned, okay? But they don't get it, obviously. Some people are just very desperate to get with what they're wanting, and they're going to keep doing it, right? So tell me more from the tea leaves for the divine feminine, what you want divine feminine to know at this time. We have the ear, okay? You will be receiving some form of good news, divine feminine, okay? Whether this is surrounding work, love, or situations in your life, all right? You also have the star, guaranteed success. So like I said, I'm seeing the star energy of hope because you follow destiny, okay? You are a visionary. You are someone who is shining very bright. You are someone who is receiving a lot of attention from a lot of people, because when you do the right thing, this is what happens. And since these karmic people like to follow you and watch and hate and stalk, this is the energy that they can embody as well, okay, if they work on themselves. If they stop doing black magic to hurt, harm, and injure people, if they start to get up and work on themselves, and if they, you know, stop trying to take from people and instead find a job or do something positive in their life, all right? So you're being an example, divine feminine. You will be receiving a lot of good news, okay, behind what it is that you do, and you are shining very bright, okay? Any more messages, please, for the divine feminine from the tea leaves? What do we have? Okay, so we have it's time to act. All right, the lion is a symbolization of courage. So there could be a situation where source is telling you it's time to act. Like I said, this could be something to do with a job or whatever it is. Spirit is telling you to definitely act upon this energy. You have the energy of the wind chimes coming out, divine feminine. Peace and harmony will come to you. All right, do a prayer for peace and harmony and protection around you, and source will definitely protect you from all of these negative energies. All right, so let's see, what are we doing as far as love for the divine feminine? Surrounding love, what is the message for the divine feminine? What is the energy for the divine feminine surrounding their love life? Surrounding their love life. All right. So we have it as safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. All right. So it is safe for you to love now, divine feminine. You went through a period of deception. There was someone around you that was wearing a false mask, but you see through that now. Okay. So whoever this person was that was deceptive here, this is coming under the energy of despair, because they went through their karmic lessons and they possibly are still going through these lessons, because there's been an energy of the return energy of people who were doing black magic are getting that return, right? Especially if they've been doing it on someone who is innocent and someone hasn't been doing anything, they're getting this return back, right? And it's not good. And they're looking back to you in despair. Okay, so for the divine feminine that I'm speaking with is safe for you to love, 3 on the clock, peace, love, and light to the ascended masters for those of you guys who are interested in new love. And we also have reconciliation coming in. All right, someone from the past is wanting to return. This has been an energy that's been coming out. I feel like this is that energy that that person in despair, okay, because you see the truth, right? So let's see, what is divine feminine needing to surrender at this time? Of the surrender oracle, surrender to your soul's path. Like I said, you can't make it up. You're on a journey. It's time to decide, divine feminine, what path that you do, that what works best for you. Okay, what do you want to work with in life? Are you someone who wants to work with animals? That is humanitarian work, or are you someone who wants to help people? Anything to help the collective, right? Or the earth, all right, Mother Gaia. So we have your life journey has been perfectly designed for you, your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. All right, beautiful energy, divine feminine. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see, energy oracle. I'm feeling like to pull. What is the energy? There's that man holding a heart. Someone is super brokenhearted. I feel like this is your divine masculine, because the divine feminines have rised, okay? You are someone now that people are looking at in high regard with appreciation. It's bringing them a lot of anxiety because they see that the abundance lies with you, right? We do have blossoming abundance, and abundance in happiness, abundance in anything that you are trying to grow with in your life. What are the archangels' advice for the feminines out there? Don't stop. All right, don't stop, divine feminine, what you're doing, because it's working. Okay, like I said, you have a platform in some form of a way. People are watching, although they hate. It doesn't matter, divine feminine. Your light, your shine with the star energy. Okay, your courage to stay in your authenticity is motivating a lot of people. Okay, I wouldn't fret any negative energy. You are protected. Okay, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep helping the collective. Keep inspiring the collective. Surrender to your soul's path. Okay, what happens is if we have a path that we're supposed to be on, and God will give you your free will, as I told the divine masculine energy, they chose a dark path. You can do that. You have your free will, but the path is not blessed. And I feel like this divine masculine, as I want to say, he's realizing that. That's why he's in despair. He's realized he lost an opportunity with someone who was true, someone who was real. And I feel like deep down, this divine masculine really, really wanted this. But it was from his jaded energies of being hurt his whole life when it came down to these connections. So he chose a path, some of them of being with other masculines on the low. And also he chose a path of just being with other people to distract his energy from love. He was too scared to get hurt and have anything real. All right, so that's why I said be careful of this energy of someone who returns. They really probably want forgiveness, but this energy always runs. Okay, when it gets too good, they run back out. All right, so surrender to your soul's path. Surrender to what it is that you need to do. Like I said to some feminines, you might not be with the masculine on this journey. Okay, it might be in another life, because some of these masculines have to work on their energy to become into that divine energy. They have to work through these karmic lessons as well. All right, so surrender to what it is, divine feminines, that you're here to do. All right, your path is blessed and everything will fall into place. All right, namaste, divine feminines, and peace out.